Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Viewer. This is Lobotomy Corporation. I'll go ahead and continue. Alright, so a few things that we learned kind of from the last session is pretty much at the start of every day we have a conversation with Angela. Afterwards, you will have a conversation with whoever is leading a team that you completed a task for. So that's what happened when we had that conversation. Now, I was pretty sure that the task we were doing was probably not one we should have been doing. In fact, you can see here, because I mean, doing 8 meltdowns would require you to kind of lag through a mission and kind of wait through all of it. Now, the good news is I would still probably do it again, mainly because doing all that definitely got me some fancy stats on a lot of characters. Speaking of stats, we did lose one character last session. Denise, the default character, died because she wore the ring for too long, or the bracelet for too long. Anyway, as far as the mission at dusk, it says after day 19, complete Ordeal of Dusk. Well, we're not at day 19. We're nowhere near it, so as far as the control team's concerned, we're pretty much good on missions for a while. Also, the dialogue that we got for completing that last mission involved characters we have yet to beat. I believe one of them is part of the training team, and the other one is part of some other team that I'm not sure, I can't remember the name of. So, we got that going for us. Alright, I'm just checking everyone. 2 pistols, okay. I mean, we're not getting anything new here, so it's just going to be kind of standard here, so let's just dive right in. Alright. So yeah, the Luminous Bracelet we're not going to mess with. There's just no reason for us to. What we can do... So we got glasses on Cerno, and we have glasses on... not Mystia. Sine. There she is. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and send... Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and send Sine. Do this. Get that repression going. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send... I think one of our new people. We'll send Mystia. Do this. Get her going on that. And then over here, we got a new person, so I'm gonna go ahead and do insight work using Tenchi, just to get her some sanity points. That'll be it. Meantime, Kiene, how are you doing? I want you to go there. And Cerno, you're kind of okay where you're at for the most part. Guess I'll just hang out for now. So yeah, at this point we just need 80 power. That should be really easy for us to get at this point. We're pretty much max on everything. Alright, and we have Kiene down here. Sarna's doing her thing. Okay, they just finished the work there. That's good. Keep sending Tenchi. Misty is getting a bit wrecked over there. That's okay. And alright, I'm almost capped out on the 1 cent. Level 1 meltdown, that's fine. Oh wow, perfect. Sine didn't even take a point of damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep her going on that. Alright, only medium there, which kind of sucks. That's alright. We do have a fast forward button. So we do need to send somebody here. So let's do attachment. Yeah, Misty got wrecked from that. We'll send Sir now. Let Misty heal up a bit. Alright, so yeah, the kill-off counter went down 1. Not a big deal though. Alright, we're gonna do Insight still with Tenchi. Perfect again. So yeah, Kenny is just rocking this. Or sorry, Sine is rocking this. Okay. Again, we'll keep working with Sine, get her better at combat. And faster movement. Okay. Alright, we're complete. Alright, so let that finish. Okay, we do actually need to get that meltdown taken care of. I think there's penalties if you leave a meltdown going. Which also probably means I need to make sure I get everyone else taken care of. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one more session, go through of this. We'll send Misty after this. Wow, only average. While that's going, I'll go ahead and buy that last gun. Good on. Get the last of that. So yeah, it doesn't. The kill-off counter does not go down while you're working on it, and then when you arc on it again, it goes back up. So yeah, you just have to keep her company. And I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Got 9 points for that. And, alright, so Nae's at level 2 Justice. New with Cerno, just some extra points. Mistia got some points. And Tenchi got a little bit of that going on there. Alright, cool. We're in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and go skip to next day. Alright. I am coming to you, you who will be reduced to ashes like me. Somewhere in the distance, you hear seagulls. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. We saw this one before. Somewhere in the distance, you hear seagulls. I will pick this one. Just kinda... Yeah, we'll pick this one. As you know, there are a lot of employees working for the company. Most of them want to know more about you. Some will show initiative and approach you first. It's funny, knowing you in person doesn't improve the odds. There are no regulations that prevent you from interacting with them in person. It seems the one who made the rules didn't consider situations like this. It is a good opportunity for you to show them that you care. Words travel faster than you might think. I am not going to stop someone from reaching you, but you don't have to do everything they want. Just thank them for their effort, and tell them you wish they would keep up the good work. That's a win-win, don't you think? Are you following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill, nothing more. Don't go overboard. Give them a vending machine, they will demand a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Alright, so yeah, information team, security team, training team. This is like a little tech tray essentially, so we get to unlock this information team. Ah, Yesod. I am in charge of the information team. Would you like to open the team before starting the day? I mean, I don't have an option. Imprint memory repository. So what that means is if I do the imprint memory repository, it will fall back to this day and not day one anymore. We have a new abnormality, and it's part of the information team. I don't think I can move them. So we got some open slots. Technically, we probably don't need too much up here. I could move people to a different team, which might be something I want to consider in the future. Or I can hire a new person. It's a little terrifying. Department of... Oh, I didn't even click this before. I see. Okay, I didn't even know about that. So let's take a look at some stuff. Our control team. Office worker effect. Increase the movement speed for all your employees. That's why we've been getting that plus speed the entire time. Department long service effect. Increase movement speed of all employees. So yeah, it just... Control team can move faster. The control team monitors the employees and abnormalities and plans the best course of action. They give orders to other employees while watching the CCTV feeds. They tend to be bossy and assertive, making them unpopular among other employees. And then here, it's increase the success rate for all employees, and then increase temperance of all employees as it levels up. The information team analyzes the abnormalities and profiles them. They are in charge of collecting, analyzing, and archiving valuable observation data. They are tasked to make the energy harvesting a safer process. Alright. So for the most part, I can do something like that. You can see their stats change. So +8 movement speed with this group, and then this group I get +3, +3, and +5. Got it. Started just decked out. It's pretty impressive. I'll do something like this. And then I will go ahead and do a hire. So I'll be right back, and I'll have some new hires in. Okay, so I did recruit some new people, but I also found some new stuff. It's kind of really hard to see, even on my screen, the text, because it's so freaking tiny, and there's not really a way to fix it. But equipment does have requirements. The stuff we got from the loneliness and the penitence, that stuff is fine. That doesn't have any requirements. But noise requires, I believe that's called prudence. You have to have rank 2 prudence in order to equip this. So I was trying to distribute gear and stuff. The way I have it distributed for weapons is both teams will have at least one person with the penitence and one person will have loneliness. As for the ego suits, I put the information team on penitence because it's resistance to everything, essentially, except for, of course, the fog damage or whatever it's called. We already know that the control team only deals with white damage, so having them focus on those resistances I think would be completely valid. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step out of this real quick, and I'm going to... Our new characters, by the way. We have Ryson Udanj, who apparently has... she's a lazy new employee. We got Reimu Hakare, who's a bright new employee. And we have Kaguya Horie-san, who's an honest new employee. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick Ryson. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce her prudence for 1 point. And then I'll go ahead and go to the ego list, and I'm going to set her to equip the noise. So she's got that equipped. And then the loneliness can go to these people. I believe everyone has equipment now. Yes. Yeah, we have 8 characters, but we have 9 armors right now. And as for the rest of the gear, I'm not that concerned about it. Honestly, I don't even think I really need weapons from for the control team, but the reason I have it is because I can give them orders to go and deal with the other team. So if they ever go bonkers, I can always try to send them down to try to help out. Alright, so despite this being a new team, they are still on the Asiya level. So we got that going for us. Alright. This game does autosave when I click start, so we got a maximum ordeal. After day 19 complete. Okay. So there's Ordeal of Dawn, and what we have for this is Ordeal of Dusk as our mission requirement. I don't know what ordeals are yet, but we'll find out soon. So let's go ahead and click start. Alright. So... employee record. Have you guys been to Lobotomy meetup? I had to collect myself before bringing this up. I once attended some kind of ping pong group meeting, but there were no girls, so I just pulled out real quick, lol. Anyway, one day I saw an announcement for some weird group on the board. I got interested, so I contacted the group leader, and he introduced himself as Uh-Oh and Uh-Oh Sephirah. I asked if there are girls in the group, and he told me they have tons of female employees. Now, it got me super interested, so I signed up for the upcoming meetup. So I was there with a name tag like everyone else, and I saw like 3 people from HOD and 2 from NetZac. About 30 minutes later, the leader came in and with dozens of cans of Weld Cheers on a tray and gave one to each of us. I should have realized something was wrong when the can was already opened. But I'm a sucker for soda, so I just rammed it down my throat the moment he gave me the can. What? So, well, cheers. F0552. So as you can see, we got our people down here now. There is an elevator connecting it. It does take a while to go through the elevator, though. And I don't know what to expect. So we'll do some attachment work. I am officially terrified. We'll send Mistia. She kind of has okay stats. She has good health and decent okay sanity. So we're gonna send you there. And at this point, I think, yeah, I don't need to worry about any of these. Well, I need to make sure the old lady's being watched. So we'll deal with that in a second. And these characters are color-coded they're color-coded and labeled with a letter. So there's Y and M. Calm. Just don't lose your mind and keep to the manual. Alright, while that's going on, we do have some new bloods. We're going to do some attachment work. We're going to use Ryson and send her on her way. The vending machine overwhelms employee Mr. Lorelei with shiny neon lights. Shrimps are delicious no matter how you cook them, boiling, frying, poaching, whatever you want. Rumor says people get abducted to fishing boats after drinking an open can of grape-flavored soda. She is taking damage. Looks like physical damage too. Not enough points. And she just drank the soda. She got healed up, it looks like. We definitely need to get that information. Managerial tips. Upon completion of work, the beverage can is discharged from the central vending machine. The type of beverage that it emits seems to vary with the type of work. So we did attachment earlier. Test result W1. A red canned drink is emitted. The person who ingests the beverage has a distinct aroma and sweetness and is expressed as a feeling of heightened energy. Afterwards, the fitness of the subject was confirmed. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. So that was attachment. Let's do insight next. Still calm. The vending machine emits upbeat music from the inside. Rumor says people get abducted. Okay, we already know about that one. Analyze air, analyze perceptive reactions. Okay, still average. That was, it looks like a teal can. Alright. blue aluminum can contains an odorless liquid with strong carbonic acid. It has been shown to be effective in restoring mental strength. Instinct. High, okay, high success. And test result W3, W4. Appearance, composition, and taste are exactly the same as grape flavor carbonated beverages of purple cans. We found that the physical strength and mental strength of the person ingesting the drink recovered together. I see. Messia did take damage. Not a lot, but some. Her instinct is a lot better than her insight, though. So I'm going to go ahead and send you there. In the meantime, attachment work. Ryson's doing just fine. Kill off Meltdown level 1. Next time, we might have some trouble. Alright, so let's go ahead and send... We'll send Sine to deal with it. Appearance of an ordeal is detected in the next kill off Meltdown, so it'll be Dawn. Emergency situations. Ordeal. At a certain level of Q Meltdown, an ordeal appears instead of Meltdown. Ordeal is a kind of abnormality that has not been refined. There are 4 risk levels for ordeals: Dawn, Noon, Dusk, and Midnight. As the level of Meltdown increases, the higher the level of ordeal appears. Ordeal will hinder the management of abnormality in a variety of ways. However, because the ordeals are also abnormalities, you can give orders to employees to suppress them. For the suppression of the ordeals, see suppressing abnormalities. This one's, there's the fruit of understanding there. So, chances are we're gonna suffer our first ordeal. If someone offers you an open can of grape soda, you must reject it. Alright, we're doing a lot better now. She drank a red can, it looked like. That was what, a red can? Yeah, it looks like she got healed. So that's not too shabby. Alright, let's get the basic information now. Well, cheers. Does physical damage. It's only Zan level, so it's actually pretty low. Now after that, the leader told us it's time to move, and he rented a van for that. He's an awesome guy, I thought. I hopped into the van with 2 employees from Horde and 1 from the same department as me. The leader said it's going to take about an hour, so just take a nap. So we did. The weird thing was, I went to sleep real fast. Like, the moment I closed my eyes, I became unconscious. I had insomnia, but for some reason I could sleep so fast. It was my biggest mistake. I don't know how much time passed since I had fell asleep. I heard a seagull off from the distance. At first I thought it was someone's phone alarm, but then I heard wave. It sounded too real to be coming out of the phone, so I opened my eyes. I was on a goddamn boat. A boat. There was a shrimp hopping and struggling to go back to the sea on the deck. It looked to escape from the net. The realization crushed me like a hammer, sending shivers down on my spine. The group leader put me and the other guys into sleep and sold us to fishing boats. I thought this must be a dream, but the shrimp hopping there was too real to be a dream. I saw people on deck. They must be the crews. Everyone was so bulky and muscular. I don't know why, but I had the impression if I said something wrong, they would strangle me back to sleep. Whew, whew, whew. This thing is terrifying. But it has no kill-off counter. Very much like the one sen. So it's actually safe? Oddly enough. Alright, so instinct. I'm gonna go ahead and send somebody else. I'm gonna go ahead and send Sephirah. Everyone else seems to be doing okay. Okay, we got half the energy. I think we're max on that. Red can. Seem to heal him. Or her, sorry. Alright. So at this point I don't think I need to worry about escape information. By the way, the ego gift, 5% drop chance, is just plus 2 HP. And the ego suit just has some resistance to red. Caution, when the mood of the vending machine is not good, do not take any drink from the vending machine. I see. Alright. It's 10 points to get this. Don't really need it though. But getting an ego weapon from this might be a good idea. So let's go ahead and check the other work favors. Common. High, huh. And common. And this thing has a very fast long-range weapon that does 1 to 2 damage. It's just essentially a soda gun. It's not too shabby. Crews were about 10 people, including the captain, the boatswain, and the cook. They were looking at me and laughing. The guy who looked like the captain walked towards me and asked me about my heights and weights. I asked him, when does the ship go to port? He told me it's after a month and don't I dare run away because they already made a deal with my people. I had no idea what my people is, but I was too scared to ask. I was just staring at nowhere, dumbfounded. Then the crews called me for lunch. For a lunch, they were making some kind of red spicy looking soup with shrimps and clams and other seafood. They told me don't just stand there like I'm going to jump into the sea. I told them I'm not planning to. Then they laughed, saying they didn't put sleeping pill in this soup, so just come here and have it. I had no other choice, so I just had it. It was actually good though. As soon as we finished the lunch, they told me they were going to teach me how to adjust the ropes. I just gave up at that point. All I could see over the sea line were tiny islands on which no human being would survive. I had to endure this for a month until I get to the port. I learned how to adjust the ropes, how to pull fish trap up, and how to maintain fishing net while making coffee and seafood soup for the crews. I kept getting better and better at making that seafood soup. I swear I can open a restaurant with that. Later on, we went through a couple of typhoons. Me and them started forming some kind of bond, a companionship. 2 weeks later, just when I was starting to get bored to see whales, the captain told me I'm really good and asked if I'm interested in officially working on the fishing boat. Now, I was sure that I must have been fired from a lobotomy and worried about my life afterwards, so the offer interested me. What am I doing now? Well, I'm living well with solid position and pay. On the boat, a shot of vodka after hard working on the sea tastes like heaven. I'm at the port now, but I gotta take off soon to catch shrimp. No one knows what your future holds, huh? Sometimes I think about those other people at the meetup. I wouldn't want to know what happened to them, though. I just try to keep positive mind, thinking they were doing good just like me. Oh, it's time to take off. See y'all later. That is so strange. Like, it's just like it's like this could just really be like regular soda. Well, I mean, it does heal, so I guess it's not exactly regular soda, but it's still very strange, and it does hit you and do damage. But I guess if you drink like a bad one, you go to sleep and you just get abducted essentially, and you're just gone. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, so insight does work, but we don't really need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing this with Sarno. Sarno's been doing a really good job. So yeah, if you are very inefficient on your work orders, I could definitely see you hitting the ordeal by now. But since we we started out pretty slow because we didn't exactly know what this freaking open can of wheelchairs was. But that's all right. Ryson got wrecked. Wow, that was a lot of damage. You're at tier 2, you're at tier 3. I'm a little nervous to do any attack, send someone else, send like Kaguya or Reimu there. They need to do it, so let's do it. Hopefully she can do a little bit better. Yeah, it's high for the attachment. She's nervous. Okay, one more. Do Sarno again. I want to do Sarno or Tenchi. We'll do Sarno. God, that's super fast. Alright, so before we call this, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a gun. There we go, new weapon. There you go, we're complete. Alright. That's it. So let's go ahead and complete the work. 3 reward points. Sine is now Prudence level 2. Everyone else got a little bit of just some work speed, some max health, and SP. Max health. Okay. So getting there. Let's go ahead and skip to the next day. This video is going probably a little longer than I wanted to, but we'll do the dialogue and then call it good. You see a singing in front of your eyes. It is very splendid and it approaches you. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocoon colleague. Nope. Many hands float in the bath. These are the hands of people I once loved. This one? They all sound horrible. The energy output is increasing. You proved that you were more capable than you thought yourself. The high echelon is the high echelon is watching you. A, the founder, is among them. Do you know anything about A? He is a visionary. A farmer who sows seeds on virgin soil. He may want to see you in person soon. If that happens, you can make your dreams come true. Me? Of course I admire him. To be fair, he is the creator of me. He is also enigmatic. only a few would understand him. In fact, understanding someone is difficult. Will the day come when I understand you completely? Ellipses. Manager, you represent the company. I think your outfit is not up for the company standard. I am only a Sephirah, so I can't do anything about it. Just saying. I am Yesod, the Sephirah of the information team. I am in charge of processing and archiving all the data of the company. We need to concentrate and focus on our job all the time. Like the curators of a library. A single mistake from us could cause a disaster. I am sure you'd understand the gravity of my work. Every bit of data we have cost us blood and lives. You should show some respect. I'm a little allergic to revealing cloths. I hate revealing cloths. He is pretty covered. I don't know why or since when though. Probably before I got into the company. Netzach. Yesod, do you have some spare paper? Netzach, you know the rules. We're not supposed to trade stuff between teams. Yesod the Viper is not in a good mood. I am leaving. Okay. Why is this entertaining to you? My apologies. I overreacted a bit. Other Sephirahs are just making fun of me. But I know employees hate me. I know my nickname is not a positive one. But I like it, because I earned it on purpose. It tells others who I am. What do you think of my nickname? I like it too. Then we're on the same page. I should go now. I must finish today's work. Oh, I will send you the next assignment. The information team, you saw the Viper. The information team is always in need of data on the abnormalities at this point in research. We need data collected from instinct work. Instinct work directly resolves the abnormalities' primal instincts and drives. Complete instinct work 4 times. Conveniently, we do have a anomaly that does take well to instinct. Would you like to expand the information team and continue? Okay. Got a new slot. Among other things. Only 5. So yeah, we got the things here. We can't do at dusk because it requires day 19, which is essentially tier 3 of ordeals. More than likely, our next mission will involve our first dawn ordeal because the required power we need to progress goes up every single day. So we'll see how this goes. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. And when we come back, we'll handle this stuff. So I'm the Depressed Eater, this was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.